rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker, 6 on my chest like an LA.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're underway from Seattle. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
They're set up at the 35 now. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Now, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. On first down, it's gone. He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
20.
The shotgun to give to Mixon. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Goff on 3rd. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on the... opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! The Cardinals scoop it up! Up to the races, middle of the field! The 30! And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
Well, partner, it's about the most unlikeliest score you're going to see. 6-2 out the gate. I don't think I've ever seen it. But you follow a touchdown with a block point after and a return, it's exactly what you get. And you actually see smiles on both sidelines as we get going.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings him out.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. Well, he reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down. It's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Short pass brought in. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Let's go. Press it on, lady.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Cardinals first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
That's complete right side. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
On the Seahawks 30-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Warriors 17, Viking 18. Check smash, check smash.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Take off.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Go tonight.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's getting close, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. The Cardinals and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Here's alert. Here's alert. Check. Cooking like this.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Gonna throw this from the gun. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again.
Here we go.
Takes the second down snap. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lift at any time.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
8-yard pickup. First down, Cardinals.
Cowboys, go street. Hot 70. Back. Let go.
He won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
Ready.
He'll go quickly to the right. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
First down.
Here we go. Check, smash. Pass the 60. Hey, smash. Check. Ready,
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Press all 80. 60 Bison. Ready.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go. Come on.
Got to the air now. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's got it at the 24. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And that last impressive touchdown drive, and I'll have to see if they can repeat that. They're backed up again to start this one.
Catch the Eagles. Big alert. Hurt.
Caught quick right side. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cougar 19. Hey. Three.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards. And a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Track 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
60 by 50.
They are throwing it again. He's loaded another one up. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on.
10 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Now fourth and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go. Tap the 60. Check. Mustang 19. Cup 19.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Before they can get the extra point away, the clock runs out. This is going to back them up 5 yards.
Offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now from the 7-yard line, after that penalty, Brock, they are still going to try for 2.
19 Tiger. Trap 60. Steady.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the tip-forward pass falls incomplete. incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. So even backed up 5 yards, they still chance it with a 2-point try, partner. Unsuccessful on the attempt, though.
Yeah, lots of thoughts bouncing around this big noggin of mine. Do they not trust their kicker in that situation? I'll tell you, sure, they've got a chance at converting from the 7, but it's not a great one. It makes me wonder, did they like their odds better going for it, or did they just feel they needed those 2 points right there?
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Seahawks offense running out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is gone. On him quick, and they bring him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ric Flair.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. To the air on 3rd and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Whoa, and he gives himself up quickly to the surprise of, well, us and his entire team. Awful field position to start. The Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Rig alert. Rig alert. Street. Street. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here. 2nd and 1.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here's the backup. First throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Breaks free in the center of the field. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
There we go. Check, man. 70 Rangers.
To throw, Milton. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down. From the red zone now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 16-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Encroachment defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Shotgun snap here to go. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now in one of the toughest divisions in football, the NFC East. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This will wind up a touchdown. The Eagles just will not lose. The perfect season is still alive. They get another win. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And this is the Commanders' quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Commanders get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he dives to end the return. Not sure I understand the thinking here. They're going to start very deep in their own half. The Cardinals ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Throwing from the gun here. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Right side into the hands of Allen. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Come on.
Throwing it again here. Gets it to the 15. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Trying to work quickly now.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals stretch the lead to 23. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And, man, they have slung that football with abandon this week, haven't they? Which isn't surprising when you look at their numbers across this season.
Also, probably not surprising to see all that passing translate into a lead as they take the field here in the second half. But you know what they want. They don't want numbers. They want wins.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sets their desperation, just kind of oozing out of it. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
We go tonight. Go get him, go get him. 180.
Off play action, gone. And that's not what the offense started about. They're sticking for a loss, so it's going to be third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays up the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Third and long for him here. He's getting close, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go street. Rig alert, rig alert. 70, Timberwolves.
That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Cougar 19. Ready.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Check. Street.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Turn. Check, smash. 60 Bison.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, Smash. 76. Rig. 60 Maverick.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
19. Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, I don't think our audience heard it, Brock. I hope they did. But as soon as he broke forward with that football, you were saying, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. You saw the path that he was taking to that end zone.
Well, the only reason I and everybody here got to see it happen is because of what their coaches saw, that this defense wasn't giving him the respect he deserved as a runner. And leaving space for him, that's dangerous because he ran it all the way home right here in the red zone.
Jonathan Gannon getting his offense ready. They're going for two.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Check. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another two-point call, and you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. To the left, he's got room. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Goff to the air now. One little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
White 20.
They kick the running back in motion. Goff now on 3rd down. No finding his back. Mixon. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Going again. It's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
180. 4 down.
Walking inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Gonna throw again. Goff. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Look what's there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams with field goals, you've got a great chance to win. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Irving. Whoa, and he gives himself up quickly to the surprise of, well, us and his entire team. Awful field position to start.
Take smash! Take smash! Take smash!
Throwing from the gun. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Cardinals football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Come on, come on. Hit.
He's going to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First down, Cardinals.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has it in close. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. Now, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. He's trying to push the field. And that's incomplete. He had the touchdown, but just couldn't finish off the catch, and a potential 6 points comes off the board. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
I'll throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down, Arizona.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks.
He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals continue piling it on here in the 4th. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
For the 2-point conversion.
Go street. Street, street. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
This is caught. And he's into the end zone. That play has a couple more to their lead.
Seahawks now. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Going deep here for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up.
Go! 70 Rangers. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut out left. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down. In the red zone now. Allen bringing in another one. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
And the Cardinals electing to try another two-point conversion.
Here we go. Here we go.
For the
Cowboy 80.
conversion.
Seven Pirates. Warriors 70.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a two-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the two-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
Here's a return from the 7. Escapes the defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. 20. What's up?
Now gone. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to go. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charles delivers incomplete. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He fields this at the 18. And he dives to end the return. Not sure I understand the thinking here. They're going to start very deep in their own half. The Cardinals offense making its way out. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock. They're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Catch match. Mikey,
The will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going now on first down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Dragon 6, Lightning 18. Ready?
He's going to throw this one. He's got a man left. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down. 3rd down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings. 70 Lions.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Sticking to the air here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Cannot. Street. Cougar 19. Hey, smash. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Throwing it again here. Gets everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cardinals are running them out of the building.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Cardinals offense out. They're going to try for 2 once again.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Eagles. Warrior 70, Cup 19, Cup 19, scope.
Pass play now. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Kicking team.
Well, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there.
Automatic first down.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Go. By 20.
From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Goff to the air now. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Cut. White play.
Cop the motion, man left. Goff on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center. They connect on the deep shot. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st down, Arizona.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Sends this to the end zone. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready? Rig! Rig! 70 Lions! Street! Street! Check! 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 Check!
They're going to pass it here. He's going to try another deep one here. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
And the Cardinals electing to try another 2-point conversion.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's caught. He's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more.
Seahawks 9. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. First call here coming from the shotgun. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the shotgun, gone. Finds the in route, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Goff back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Again, Goff. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
We go tonight. Black 20.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw from Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. Now he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard
In the red zone on first. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
White 20.
Palmer motioning right. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Gonna throw again. Goff. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fight.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Seattle.